Hi there, Pisces. This is the Spirit Warrior with your fortnightly reading. It's a general reading, so take what resonates and leave the rest behind. Today we're doing energies and predictions for the month of May. That is incredible that we're at May already. I'm scared. I just had another birthday and I'm not sure I like it. The first row is the first week of May, and the first card is the Seven of Wands. Then we have the Magician and the King of Cups. In the second row, we have the Queen of Swords, the Knight of Wands, and the Four of Swords. In the third week, it is the Queen of Cups, the Two of Cups, and the Knight of Cups. It's a row of love. All cups. In the fourth week of May, we have the Moon card, the Knight of Pentacles, and the Nine of Cups. And then we'll draw one more card, which is the Mystery card and the overarching energy for the reading. And we'll turn that over at the end of the reading. So in the first week of May, it's the Seven of Wands, the Magician and the King of Cups. The Seven of Wands is a card of feeling challenged. There's all these things coming at you and you have to parry them away. You're feeling uncomfortable because your footing is not solid, and it's really a struggle. This really is a card of persistence. Even though it's a challenge, you're going to get through this, Pisces. And the King of Cups is the master of his emotions. This says that even in difficult times, he can navigate through these challenges because he has a high level of emotional intelligence and understanding. You can see the sea swirling around his throne. And this says that he's up to the challenge. You are up to the challenge here, Pisces. The Magician is the master creator, and he has all the tools to manifest the life that you dream of. And this really says this is a creative time. And if there's something that is inspiring you and you really want to have a crack at it, but you've kind of been umming and ahhing about whether to do something, now is the time, Pisces, even though you might feel challenged. The Seven of Wands is clarified by the Nine of Swords. The Magician clarifies himself, and the Hangman clarifies the King of Cups. So the Nine of Swords is a card of recurring nightmares. This says there's something in your life that you're really struggling to move away from. It keeps coming back and it's keeping you awake at night and it's keeping you very uncomfortable. And this is the challenge of the Seven of Wands, that this nightmare keeps coming back at you and you just don't know how to lay it to rest. But the Hangman is a card of new perspective. He's been hanging from the tree of life and now he can see life from a different angle. And he has the emotional intelligence and ability and strength of the King of Cups to look at life from a different angle. And this is really the skill and the ability that you need here to put the Nine of Swords at rest. That it's time to lay the fear down and use your emotional power and intelligence to look at it from a different angle and move on in life, because the Magician, clarifying himself, says this is an amazingly creative time and this is a time to make things happen, not be bogged down in the pain and suffering of nightmares. In the second row, we have the Queen of Swords, the Knight of Wands, and the Four of Swords. So the Four of Swords is a card of rest and respite, and this may say to gain the new perspective or new angle from the Hangman that you may need to pause, and maybe this is the path towards putting this nightmare to rest, is to stop and reflect and really go deep within and start to understand why this thing is such a problem and why it's holding you back. And the Queen of Swords is a card of improving clarity. And this says that as you start to reflect and meditate and look for a different angle on this nightmare, that you'll start to see life more clearly, that there is a clear path. And the Knight of Wands is a highly energetic knight. He is charging out into unknown lands, and this really says, indeed, once you get a handle on this new perspective, that you're going to charge into life and start creating the things that you want using the power of the magician. And the Knight of Wands is also a bit of a risk taker. He is willing to go into places that he doesn't know all the answers, but he has the confidence and the chutzpah to make sure that he is taking advantage of this really positive energy that is flowing here. The Queen of Swords is clarified by the King of Swords. The Knight of Wands is clarified by the Death card. And the Seven of Swords clarifies the Four of Swords. So often the Seven of Swords is seen as a card of lying, cheating and stealing. Now, it could be said that this nightmare is somebody committing dishonesty in your life. They're treating you poorly, they're trampling on your rights, and they're cheating you out of the things that are deservedly yours. And so you need to treat these people with the vigour and the contempt that they deserve, I guess is the way. It really is time to end this situation, isn't it? Because this nightmare is really destroying your life. The Seven of Swords can also be a new strategy or a new path, because he's stealing the swords from the soldiers so he doesn't have to go to war in the morning. And this could say, indeed, this carries on from the Hangman, doesn't it? That with a new perspective, that you try a new strategy or a new path to life. And the Death card clarifying the Knight of Wands says, now is the time to close the door on this period of nightmares. This is metaphorically closing the door on these nightmares and opening the door to new possibilities through the Knight of Wands. And the King of Swords is truth, knowledge, wisdom and decisiveness. And it really says that as you close the door and you start to see life more clearly, that indeed you're feeling your own power now and you're feeling positive enough to make really strong and decisive decisions about where you're going to go in life. Of course, the King and Queen of Swords are a divine partnership. We do have the Queen of Cups, the Two of Cups and the Knight of Cups in the third week, saying indeed love is quite a possibility. But the King and Queen of Swords are very intellectual. It would be a fairly sterile relationship, an intellectual meeting of the minds maybe. It could also be quite argumentative and challenging. And both these cards have very strong will, and the Queen of Swords has a sharp tongue. So it might not be the relationship of choice here. In the third row, we do have the Queen of Cups, the Two of Cups, and the Knight of Cups. And this row screams love, doesn't it? It's love. So the Two of Cups is meeting your soul partner. The Knight of Cups is the knight in shining armour. And they're trotting into your life to beguile you and take your heart. And the Queen of Cups is deeply in touch with her feelings. And it says, follow your heart. If you're not looking for love, this could be a week of partnerships. It could be new friendships. It can be an intensifying of your current relationship. And if you're single as a Pringle, this can mean that you have improving self-love and self-worth. The Queen of Cups is clarified by the Eight of Pentacles. The Ace of Wands clarifies the Two of Cups. And the Knight of Cups clarifies, the Seven of Cups clarifies the Knight of Cups. The Eight of Pentacles is a card of hard work and diligence. And this is a card of application. And this could say that the thing to follow your heart towards is maybe a new career or a new partnership or a new business opportunity. And the Ace of Wands is also a card of new opportunity in work and projects. So if you're not looking for love, this can certainly say that there's new opportunity in the business realm and in your work life. And the Seven of Cups says there's many opportunities coming your way and that you need to choose carefully because not all of these are ideal. But the Knight of Cups says follow your heart. Now, if we follow the love aspect, this could say that you need to work at this relationship and that this relationship brings many opportunities and possibilities into your life that could be very exciting. In the last week of May, we have the Moon, the Knight of Pentacles and the Nine of Cups. So the Moon card is a card of mystery and uncertainty, and it's a card of high emotion and swirling subconscious. So there is a certain feeling of being immersed in the murkiness of life here, that you're struggling to get out of the challenges and the nightmare in the first week. But the Knight of Pentacles is a card of planting seeds, and it says the way to emerge from this uncertainty and murkiness is to plant new seeds in your life. Now that could be love, of course, it can be a new career, or it could be some other opportunity in life, but now is the time to plant seeds to build a legacy. And the Nine of Cups says that as you do so, your dreams and wishes will come true. And that's a beautiful outcome, isn't it? The Moon card is clarified by the Page of Swords. The Ten of Pentacles clarifies the Nine of Pentacles, and the Three of Wands clarifies the Nine of Cups. So the Page of Swords is communication and messages, and that's also about being curious in life. And this is saying the way to emerge from the murkiness is to focus your attention on other things in life, the things that make you curious and you want to understand. The Ten of Pentacles clarifying the Knight of Pentacles is probably the best message that you could possibly get, because it says that as you plant your seeds, you build an amazing legacy. And that is a fantastic outcome, isn't it? And the Three of Wands clarifying the Nine of Cups confirms that indeed, as you plant seeds, your dreams and wishes will come true and your ships will sail into the golden harbour. And that is a fabulous, fabulous outcome, isn't it? Things are looking amazing for you here, Pisces. In the overarching energy and the mystery card, we have the Knight of Swords. And he is a knight of high energy. He is charging towards the things that he wants to achieve in life, and he's got some clarity. And this really says that as you emerge from the nightmare of life, now you're really taking hold of the reins and you're ready to charge forward and make amazing things happen. The Knight of Swords is clarified by the Temperance card. So the Temperance card is a card of re-healing and balancing, and this is the rebalancing and healing that comes from waking up from the nightmare and the challenges that have beset you. This is also a card of alchemy. You can see the angel is pouring the water from one cup to another to alchemize it, to turn it from one thing into another. And the universe is really saying that overarching energy and the meaning of this reading is it's time to turn your life from one thing into another, from a nightmare and being challenged and maybe even some serious dishonesty in your life to a life of amazing manifestation and creation, new opportunities, incredible legacy, dreams and wishes, and your ship's sailing in. And that is one hell of a reading there, Pisces. I hope you liked that reading. Give me a like, subscribe, send me some comments. They help the algorithm and I love to read them. I send you much love, joy, peace and happiness. And this is the Spirit Warriors signing out. Ciao.